Hi, welcome to Divinely Guided Tarot. This is Pick Your Deck, and this is Will My Love Return to Me? And also what needs to happen in order for that love to return to you. So I have 3 decks here, and you're going to pick whichever one you want. First one is here on the left, second one is in the middle, and the third one is on the right at the end. And I have 3 different stones on them, so I want you to really take a minute and soak up these stones and just pick the one that really is drawing you to it. You might want to stop for a second and just look at them and just really see which one is just attracting you, okay? With the first deck, I have a clear crystal in the shape of a pyramid. So clear crystals are pretty much where you see things clearly and just really having an understanding of where you're going. A pyramid represents healing. The bottom of the pyramid pretty much represents the material world where you're at, but then when you go higher, you get a higher consciousness and you're closer to God, because the higher you go, you reach a higher frequency, okay? And that's a beautiful message in itself with the pyramid. In the middle one, the second deck, it looks like a rose quartz, but it's not. I love this. This is like one of my favorite ones. It's a rose opal. And so rose opal pretty much helps you to feel more calm, brings down your anxiety level. If you're anxious a lot, you could get one of these and just carry it with you, and carry it with a rose quartz, and it just brings like a balance and peace within, okay? And the last deck, the third deck here, is black obsidian. And black obsidian pretty much offers protection. It offers you the capability to really see things for what they are, looking at yourself in the mirror and seeing things clearly. And it is a protective, healing stone. And it's a very beautiful stone. If you feel threatened by others or other energies, if you pick up energies really quick from other people, this is the stone to carry with you, okay? So take a minute and just really soak it up and just pick the one that really is calling out your name. And this is, will my lover return to me? And what needs to really happen in order for that love to come back? Welcome. If you picked deck 1, this is your reading. The first card I'm picking up here is the overall energy that you brought together as a couple. And with this card, happy, it is, okay, happy, it's like just bringing so much happiness to the table together. It represents inner strength and strength in a union, okay? It's also telling you that with this card, the grass is greenest at this point. It's not greener on the other side. So perhaps when you met and you were together with this person, it just was a happy on both sides. It's like you made each other truly happy. A happy like you've never felt before with anyone else, okay? It's just, I'm feeling overwhelmed with like happiness and just emotion and truth, and almost seeing that things wouldn't get better than this, okay? And this is the energy for both of you, okay? And then with the next card that I'm going to pick up, this is asking, what is you as the viewer, what were your feelings in the past for this love connection, okay? And so with the Strength card, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Swords, okay? So this is telling me, for you felt strong in this connection. It's another 8. The first card is 8, which is where, you're feeling very strong together, just a very strong connection. And perhaps something was being withheld from you. With the High Priestess in the middle, this could have been something wasn't exposed to you yet. Perhaps something in the future now is being exposed to you. But the question is how did it make you feel in the past? So definitely very strong. just almost like having a knowing that this is the person that you're supposed to be with. There's a lot of like success and victory with this person. This is what you felt. You felt like there was clarity. You felt almost as if like the light is just gone on and there's just so much strength behind this connection. But I do feel here something's going on, because with the High Priestess, it speaks of following your intuition, and it speaks of things being withheld from you, and for a time until you can really see things for what they truly need to be seen, okay? But I definitely do feel like perhaps maybe you felt early on when you met this person or when you were together with this person that there was a strong connection. The infinity symbol does represent a soulmate connection. So perhaps maybe you really thought that this person was your soulmate, but something was being withheld. Okay, so let's carry on with the reading and see. For the second card, the second question I asked, it's the same question I asked for you. What was the connection what was the feeling for the love interest in the past, okay? And Nine of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so perhaps this person, with the Nine of Cups, it's like a wish fulfillment. It's like, really getting what you want, okay? So I do feel like this person felt very happy in your presence. And I feel like you both made each other happy, and it was something unexpected in a sense, I feel. I do feel like this person was all about working, all about money. Pretty much this person could have been like a materialistic person. With the Nine of Cups here, it could be that this person might have been like a player and when they met you, or perhaps maybe you were with them. And I say that because Nine of Cups speaks of overindulging, and it is a wish come true, but it's also on a different aspect of the card. It's when, perhaps this person was just being a player. Perhaps maybe this person was married to someone else, and maybe this is why you got the High Priestess, because something was being not exposed to you, okay? But this is speaking of, with the Four of Pentacles, it is speaking of being tied down to someone else, and not really being able to give a love like they would want to, okay? I don't know if that resonates with you, but it just feels like maybe this person was attached to someone else, but when they met you, it was like, oh my gosh, this is happiness. This is really what happiness feels like, okay? So I do see that energy where it was like a balanced energy where you both saw each other as happiness, okay? Which is something very rare, because you both are aligned in that aspect, is what I'm trying to say. But definitely I do feel like this person perhaps maybe was attached to someone else and couldn't fulfill the giving you all the love, okay? And so that was the past feeling. But I do feel like both of you in the past made each other very happy, okay? And so then the second question I'm asking is, what is your current feeling? You as the viewer, what is your current feeling for your love interest that you're inquiring about? And so the Nine of Wands. Okay, so Nine of Wands means perhaps this person has been putting you through the ringer. Perhaps it's been a lot of healing. A lot of things have been brought forward in this connection, and you're feeling banged up. You see, you're feeling like, oh my gosh, when is it ever going to end? Is this who I'm supposed to be with? Of course you're not together right now, because this is a reading for if you're going to come back together with this person. And this card for you, it's telling you need to let go of some things. You perhaps maybe release some things in the past that have cost you a lot of emotional distraught, okay? But see, with the 9, it's very close to a 10. So it's in a sense, you've been coming forward and really starting to heal from things in the past. And this person might have just caused you so much emotional pain and you feel banged up, but it is a 9, and it just means it's almost like completing, and you're finally able to see things for what they are. You're starting to heal from things. So this is a healing card. This is a card telling you you must release the past in order for it to go forward. Okay, so if you want to go forward with this person, you've got to release any kind of animosity or any kind of the word hatred is coming to me. So maybe you hate this person currently, and that's just what I'm hearing. That's what they're telling me. But I feel like you're healing from it and you're letting go. And I feel like, they're telling me you're just healed a lot and you're able to move forward because you're letting some resentment go about this person or whatever they might have caused you in the past. Okay. And so the next question is the same question for the love interest. How are they currently feeling about you? And about this connection. So with the 8 of Pentacles, this is another 8, guys. This is a third 8. And like I said, 8 is just feeling strong and structured inside and just growing. And this 8 of Pentacles is saying your love interest is working very hard. I feel like they're working hard to return to you. And I say this because this card is a card of, building your legacy, building your future, and really working on it. And see, this person could be really working. And I do see, like, even with the 4 of Pentacles, that's Pentacles right there, that this person was really driven by work. And they're still like that. But in a sense, now they've gotten stronger from the past. They've gotten stronger and they're working. And I hear working to come back. Okay. If that makes sense for you. I do feel like this person has really gone through a lot as well. And so with this card, it just means this person is really taking a hard look at the relationship. They're taking a long look to see if this will be a strong enough relationship to come together. They're working on that on their head. They could possibly have a new way of thinking as far as relationships. I don't feel like the home life, if they're involved with someone else, I just don't feel like their home life is happy. I feel like this person spends a lot of time outside of the home. And I don't know if this is like a third party situation, but I just hear that like they're not truly happy where they are. And they look at your relationship as, really taking a hard look at it, whether or not it'll work or not. Okay. And so this is a question that they ask themselves, but this speaks of having new opportunities come to play with the 8 of Pentacles. And I feel that as if they are working, and they're working to be able to make a choice to be able to come back is what I'm hearing. Okay. So the next question is, why did you break up? Why did you guys break up? And so Knight of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Swords, another 8. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of 8s here. So perhaps you broke up because, maybe it was like a fast kind of a fast relationship, as far as maybe this person was like playing the field when they met you. Maybe they met you at work and it was just like an unexpected kind of meeting. And, it's almost as if the passion was just so quickly and so overwhelming that with the 8 of Wands, it's like they held themselves back. They reverted. In a sense, instead of going forward with the relationship, they pretty much tied themselves up with their thoughts, and they ended it. I feel like this is the person who ended it. I don't feel like you ended it. And it's only because they don't know which way to go. they ended it in the past because they didn't know which way to go, but there was a lot of passion there, and it was very quick. What I mean by very quick, it was just a very passionate feeling, as far as having these emotions with you right on, like, oh my gosh, this person makes me happy. And it was just so overwhelming with love and passion. But then they had to step back, okay? But I definitely do see that there was some kind of attraction that was brought to both of you. And with the happy, this is saying like attracts like. So perhaps you were on that vibrational frequency where you both were vibrating at that high moment, but you didn't expect to meet each other, but you did. And it was like, I can't walk away from this person. I have to see where it goes. And then once you really tapped into this relationship, there was a lot of passion there, and it was sort of scary. And this person is either tied up by someone else. I do feel, because of this Four of Pentacles early on, I feel like this person might have already been in another relationship where they couldn't move forward with you. And so it had to end, okay? And then the next question is, what needs to happen for the viewer in order for this love to return? And Ace of Cups. Okay, so with the Ace of Cups, this is telling you, and it's a lot of stuff. I guess you got to let go from the past of whatever this person's done to you. You have to heal, because this is, in a sense, another healing card. But you're able to have new love for yourself. You've let go a lot of things in the past, and you're now able to really attract this kind of love. And I feel like you've been manifesting this lover to return to you. With the Ace of Cups, it's just saying there is peace coming in. There is love coming in. I feel like it's just a matter of time. It's a matter of time before this comes back into your element, back into your life. And truly, this is a blessing from God. Where you're asking yourself, is this really the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with? Is this the one that I've done all this work for and healing and really put up with a bunch of stuff with them? Okay, so it's sort of like a question that you ask yourself, and where is this going to lead me? But it's full of abundance. It's full of love. It's ever flowing. I feel like this is a connection from God that's being brought to you early on. With the Strength card, this is it's telling me, even with the Strength card in the beginning, the Strength card is finding inner strength within yourself. So perhaps even though this person was holding back from you and they couldn't give you their all in the past, I feel like there's been a lot of healing that's being done, because the Strength card is an 8, and that is calling for you to have inner strength on the inside. And it is an infinity symbol because it's unbreakable. So perhaps everything that's happening for you right now as a broke up couple, you know, things are changing. They're shifting for you as far as being able to come back together. Okay, let's see what the person feels about you. What needs to happen for the person to come back to you? Okay, so for the person, oh my goodness, for the person to come back to you, look at this. There's justice. Something needs to happen in their life. The question is what does this person need to do in order to come back? So justice, this is where this person is letting go of whoever else was holding them back from coming to you, okay? If that makes sense for you. But this person sees you as a soulmate. They see you as you saw them in the beginning. You knew right away, oh my God, it's coming to me. You knew right away this was a soulmate connection. You felt it. You had that victory, that aha moment where, oh my God, this is the person I'm supposed to be with. But something was held back, and perhaps they were holding back their emotion from you. But also it could be that, you know, they were with someone else and they couldn't really offer that love. But they were I feel like this person was you've been very much in their head. That they currently feel this love and this connection towards you. And I do feel it's because you're manifesting it. You're sending that love to them. Even after everything you've done and they have done to you and put you through whatever turmoil they put you through emotionally, you're banged up, but you're moving forward and you're still sending this person love, and they feel it. That's what the Two of Cups is. Two of Cups is saying there's a new partnership coming in. There's a new partnership coming in. And there's justice. Justice speaks of releasing toxins, releasing things that don't serve you, and balancing out your life. So this is also a divorce card. This is also a separation card. This is a card where this person perhaps needs to let go of the person that holds them. Because for me, Eight of Swords is someone who binds you. Someone who you just can't break free from. And it's not that they wanted to break free from you. It's that perhaps maybe they were still holding on to this union that they were already involved in when they met you. Okay. And so what I'm seeing here is that what needs to happen is that this person that you're interested in needs to let go of the other person. And I do feel it's coming. This is a destiny card. This is justice. You got three destiny cards here with the Strength, the High Priestess, and the Justice. These are major arcana cards. This is something that's shifting for them right now and for you. So I do see balance coming in. And like I said, with the Two of Cups, this is a partnership that is coming together. Okay, so, ooh, I love it. I think you guys are going to get back together. Let's see. And I haven't looked at these cards, so it's as much a surprise to you as it is to me. So with the Romance Oracles, I asked, will this couple come back together? And 3 cards came out. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And see, you knew that already. You knew that from the get-go. I'm telling you, you knew that from the get-go. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings and attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay, so see, you haven't given up on this person. You've been banged up. You've been healing from this person, but you still send out that love, and that love is attracting you together. And the reason you got new love here is because this person is healing themselves. They're going to be new when they come back together. When you come back together, because yes, you are coming back together. This person is a new person. See, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and this is the person because they are your soulmate. They are your soulmate, and there's an attraction that is bringing you together. So I do believe that in time you're coming back together with this person. Let's see if I can indicate any time. Ace of Cups, because maybe in the spring I'm hearing, because the Ace of Cups does represent spring. So I do see that this connection, there's a lot of growth. There's a lot of healing that needed to take place in order for you to come back together. But I do feel like you're coming back together. So I hope you do like this. Ooh, congratulations. Just hang in there and keep sending that out to the universe that you want this person. And this person feels you, I'm telling you. And this is a soulmate connection, guys. I hope you like that. Thank you. Hi, welcome. If you pick deck 2, this is your reading. And the first card that I'm going to pull over is, soulmates. Okay. This is an overall energy for what you feel and what your love interest feels. And so definitely there was a soulmate attraction with this. This is a 5, so this speaks of changes. Perhaps maybe there's some change that needs to be made for both of you in order to come back together. Because the header for this reading is, will my lover return to me, and what needs to happen in order to come back together. So perhaps maybe there's some kind of healing that needs to go in place. And I do feel like for both of you, because this is like the overall energy for both of you, how you both feel. So definitely I do feel like you both feel like you're soulmates, and just a very loving, tender connection where you want to take care of each other. I feel it. It's a great little connection. And let's see what happens. Okay. So the first question I asked is how what were your feelings in the past for this person when you met, when you were together? Okay, because I do take it that you're separated from this person right now. And so the way they made you feel in the past was the Chariot. This made you feel like, look at this light that's just coming down at this from this card. It just felt like you had victory with this person. You felt like you were going in the right direction. They were your all. It just feels like a yin and yang kind of energy where there was a good alignment for you. You had this feeling early on. There was a lot of intuition in this connection as far as knowing that who this person is. This also indicates a soulmate energy as well, because the yin and yang energies. And see, it's like you're pretty much, it was like almost like you were guided to this person. And so let's see how they felt about you in the past. In the past, the same question is, how did your love interest feel for you? And so Page of Cups and the Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so with the Page of Cups, this is, of course, offering some kind of emotion to you. It could have been something that maybe they're holding back. Maybe they were holding back from you, even though, yeah, there was an offer there. But with the Eight of Swords in reverse, that's just saying this person was hung up on some kind of mental issue as far as being able to offer that love fully. Okay, for whatever reason, we'll find out. But I do feel like, yes, there was some kind of love offer and it was given to you. But then somehow I feel like it was retracted, and maybe there was just so much feeling, because sometimes when you meet a soulmate, you get so much feeling of vulnerable love, and just not really feeling secure in your own skin because you've never felt this kind of love before. So perhaps maybe this is what your love interest was feeling in the past, even though they did offer some kind of love. Okay, and it could have been maybe the person you're dealing with is more of an immature person and really didn't know how to voice their love. Okay, maybe that's what that is. Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, and so the next question I asked is, what are you as the viewer, what was the viewer's current feelings about the love interest? And so Queen of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is telling me you hold a lot of passion for this person. There's still so much love. As far as water, it's love and emotion. You want a smooth sailing kind of relationship with this person. And they also, with the Knight of Wands, you just want to go at it quick. There's a lot of sexual attraction here that you have for this person. You still feel this way for this person. You haven't let go. You are wiser. I feel like with your feelings, you have more clarity on how you feel for this person, and you want to offer it. With the Queen of Cup energy, it's gone nowhere, and you wish for just the smooth sailing kind of relationship and a lot of passion. You still hold a lot of sexual attraction for this person. Okay, those are your feelings for your current feelings for your love interest. And so what does your love interest feel about you currently? Let's see, Ace of Cups, Temperance, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so you guys are broke up right now, but I do see here, oh, sorry about that. With the Ace of Cups, it's telling me there's a renewal of love that could happen now. Okay, for whatever reason in the past, I do feel like maybe this person with the Eight of Swords being in reverse, they just didn't know how to express their love to you. And so now it's like, I think they've gone back and they're thinking, oh my gosh, what a fool am I? Why would I let this person go? Or whatever happened to break you guys up? Why would this happen? When now I feel like, oh my God, with Temperance, perhaps this is saying, they need to heal. They needed to heal. They needed to become stronger on the inside. They perhaps didn't know how to voice the way they felt for you in the past. Like I said, when you meet a twin flame or a soulmate, when you connect on that level, it's vulnerable and it's very scary. So even though that there was love offered here and you were together, maybe this person just didn't know how to say I love you. Maybe they just didn't know. They couldn't express those feelings. But see, in current position, this is healing. This is following. their intuition. This is also being guided by spirit, but it's also being called to them to let go of the past. If you see in this card, what they need to let go of is things that maybe they didn't do correctly in the past, maybe forgiving themselves for letting you go, you know. But there's some kind of temperance is just where there is a connection together, but there's healing that needs to take place. And this is talking about patience and just something within themselves they've had to learn. Okay. And see, with the Six of Swords, maybe there's your answer. They're working their way to come back to you. Yeah, I mean, that's what the Six of Swords is. It's like they're leaving something behind in order to start something new. And I do feel like it's in a direction to be able to offer this love, because I feel like they kick themselves. With the Temperance card here, I feel like they kick themselves a lot, because why did I let this person go? I was so stupid. And just because I feel like mentally and verbally they couldn't express their love for you. Okay. But they do love you. They do love you. Excuse me, guys. They do love you, but there's something that needed to go on as far as releasing things from the past and healing and having inner strength in themselves. Okay. So let's see. The next question is, why did you break up? Why did you guys break up? Okay, so Seven of Swords and the Hermit. Okay, so this is telling me, yeah, this person broke up with you. They broke up with you because with the Seven of Swords, they didn't feel good enough for you. For whatever reason, they just felt like you were better than them. And they really did walk away from it. But see, Seven of Swords I love this Seven of Swords because depicted in the Rider deck tarot, it's a man walking away with 5 swords, but 2 are standing. And so this is telling me this is also a healing. It's very indicative of the Temperance, where this person needed to heal. But this person needed to heal as far as feeling good enough to be with you. Like I said, with the Seven of Swords, there's the original tarot deck, the Seven of Swords, it's a man walking away but leaving 2 swords. So that means there's room for return, okay? This is the second card that's telling me there is a return, because with the return, the Six of Swords, this person's walking back to you, into your life. They're searching you out, okay? And the same thing with the Seven of Swords, because there was 2 swords left. And that means this person needed to grow as far as having validation for themselves, as far as believing in themselves and feeling good enough to be with you, because I feel like you're just this Queen of Cups. They know that you are just so beautiful and powerful, and you know, everything could be smooth, easy with you. And there's a lot of intuition and a lot of there's a lot of a pull as far as spiritual pulling this connection back together, because it's smooth and it's easy. And I feel like this person has never really had that kind of relationship before. And right from the very beginning, soulmate, okay? So see, with the Hermit card here, this person really needed to take time away from you to really follow his guidance, his or her guidance, to make sure to know whether or not this is going to be the connection of a lifetime. And if they were feeling the true feelings that they were really feeling. I do feel with vulnerable love, it's like it's very overwhelming. You sometimes don't know what to do with it. You know, this person could have been feeling dumbfounded and not really knowing how to voice their feeling for you. Okay, so something had to go on as far as them being able to express their true feelings. With the Hermit card, it does speak of it like an introspection where they go in deep and they ask for guidance from spirit, from their higher self. And now I feel like the light is lit. See, that light is lit and they're following their intuition. And I feel like because it is a soulmate connection, the universe is not letting them really go away too far from you. Okay. So with the Seven of Swords, this is also speaking of something being planned, something needs to happen in order for this relationship to come back together. So there's some kind of planning. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. And so let's see. The next question is, what does the viewer need to do in order to come back together with this person? Oh, and there's 2 cards here. Okay, so definitely 2 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. So you already know that this is your soulmate. You already know that this is who you belong with. And so this is just telling you, you have to pretty much send this out. Keep sending this out. You truly belong together. You have to send that out, that energy out to the universe, and believe that it's coming back to you. And that's truly all you need to do, is just believe and send out the affirmations that this person belongs to you. This is your soulmate. You belong together. Even talking to that person out loud, even though if they're not with you, you haven't talked to them, whatever, you can still quiet down and just have some kind of music playing like this. This is attracting your love kind of music. And just really meditate and send out those vibrations to this person, because they are a soulmate connection. They will feel you, and you have to let them know, you have your arms open and waiting for them to come back to your life. Okay. So definitely you have to just continue to send that love to them, is what I'm hearing. And then for them, the 9 of Cups. Okay, so this is something that they're wishing for too. See, 9 of Cups is wishing and just really getting that wish come true. Okay, so perhaps maybe this person is wishing too. I feel like you're both wishing, you're both marrying each other. My goodness, you both want this to come through. Okay, so all you can really truly do is keep sending affirmations to the universe that this is your soulmate and this is who you choose to be with. Okay, and that's for both of you. I love that. Okay, so let's see what comes out as far as romance. Okay, so keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, and stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, so see, I feel like for your love interest, they probably didn't see you as who they envisioned you. What I'm trying to say is they probably looked at you and thought, oh my God, this is not who I'm going to end up with. This is not who I envisioned myself to be with. Because see, the card says your soulmate may differ than your usual type and expectations. And early on, I felt like this person, they felt, I'm not good enough for this person. Like, this person is too good for me. It almost like they didn't believe. Okay, I'm hearing like they didn't believe that something so good could be just landed on their lap. Okay, so what you need to do is to keep sending those affirmations that you are the right person for them. You do hold love for them. You have vulnerable, pure love for them. Okay, unconditional love with no strings. And stay optimistic about it, and they will return. Okay, I feel like they will return for you as long as you do the work. Okay, and there is work there. So I hope you like that. Leave me your comments, and I hope it resonated with you. Have a great day. Hi, welcome. If you picked deck 3, this is your love reading. If your love will return to you, and what needs to happen in order for that love to come back to you. Okay, so the first card here, it's the overall energy for both of you. And so fork in the road. Okay, so this is telling you this is a call for structure. This is a call for really having a firm foundation. Fork in the road means a decision needs to be made. A decision as far as whether to go forward or to leave this connection. And this is an energy that both are being met with, both of you, okay? Your love interest and yourself, okay? So this is also telling you, whichever way you pick, there's no wrong or right way to go, okay? So whichever you pick, you'll be okay. You or your love interest will be okay with whatever decision you come to, okay? And so the first card is asking, what were your feelings for this love interest in the past? Okay, what were your love interests? Okay, so the Page of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so Definitely a lot of passion, a lot of love, a lot of passion, almost a feeling of a new beginning. With the Wheel of Fortune, it could have happened really quickly. It could have been where you were open for this connection more than the other person. I don't know. None of the other cards haven't been put out yet. So I just feel like I feel like this was very quickly. You felt this emotion and this passion for this person very quickly. There was a lot of growth for love. You felt like there was a lot of growth for love and just passion together. With the Page of Wands, it was just something that was just so full of attraction, so full of love as far as sexual attraction. And you really already saw this person as being able to grow a future with this person and just go anywhere. Like this person just brought you a new beginning. They could have just really showed you how to love yourself. Maybe you weren't able to love yourself in the past, but when you were with this person, it's like they brought so much love in you and they taught you how to love yourself again, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so definitely a lot of passion, a lot of love between I don't know if it's between the two because we got to flip over the card, but I feel like you had a lot of passion, a lot of love for this person right on, like fast, like really quick. Okay. And so then same question for them is, what did they feel for you in the past? Okay. So 4 of Cups, Justice, Strength, and the King of Cups. Okay. So with the King of Cups energy, this is telling me this person did feel an emotion for you. Perhaps maybe you brought balance to the table. Perhaps you brought a lot of balance to the table, because with the 4 of Cups, this is telling me this person was going through a hard time. They could have been at a point where they weren't really looking for love. But then when they met you and when they were together with you, you brought a lot of strength to the table. See the infinity symbol out there. This is an 8. This is something that was really strong as far as a connection was strong. And perhaps maybe they weren't looking to really have that kind of a strong connection, but you sort of surprised them by really turning this 4 of Cups into, oh God, maybe I am interested in. 4 of Cups could also be that this is a relationship where it was given to them, or it found them and they really had no interest in it. And so in a sense, it could be like a feeling of perhaps regrets and not really taking it on for what it really should have been, if that makes sense. And in other words, like with the 4 of Cups, when something comes into your life, as far as a gift from God giving you a new relationship or a new partnership, something like this, and you turn your back to it. So perhaps this person turned their back to you. But I do feel like you made them feel strong. Okay, you made them feel strong. And the connection almost was scary for them, because there was a lot of passion and it was very early on, which brought them to be where they're uncertain about where to go with it. Okay. But like 4 of Cups is regrets, and then the King of Cups is having wisdom and having some kind of peace. Okay, so perhaps maybe you brought peace to the table for them. And so justice, this is telling me you brought a lot of balance to the table, and perhaps maybe they weren't ready for that, or maybe they didn't expect that. Okay, maybe they didn't expect that from you, but definitely a strong connection in the past. And water is emotion and love, with the cups, I mean, and there's 2 cups there. So almost like maybe this person took you for granted and didn't really quite understand the love that you were offering to them. Maybe they were closed off to love. Okay, we'll see. And so the second question I asked is, what are your current feelings for this person? And so your current feelings is the Empress. Okay, and this is telling me with the Empress, you have been really working hard at getting this relationship back together. You still long for it. You still want to grow a family with them. You still are hoping for a commitment. You're manifesting this. You want this. You want this to come back into your life. For whatever reason, you're apart, but you still want this person. You still visualize this person from the very moment you fell in love with this person, and they brought a lot of love to you that you hadn't felt. So with the Empress still being here currently, you still have that same emotion for this person. And this is telling you, by you believing and you manifesting and creating your dreams, it will come to. If you really want this connection to come to, you have the power within. You're an Empress, okay? You're able to be fruitful and fertile. And by that, I mean you can manifest anything you truly desire if you really put a lot of time and momentum into this relationship, okay? And currently how they feel for you, Two of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, the Tower, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so this person is seeking balance. This person currently is trying to really figure out what they truly want. With the Tower moment, it's happening now. And this is something that they can't really back away from. This is happening now to them. They're changing. And they're letting go of misconceptions about love in the past and forgiving themselves as well. But see, with the Seven of Cups, this is where an option is being opened up for them in order to create a balance and in order for them to choose wisely, because I feel like they haven't chosen wisely. And perhaps by leaving or ending their relationship with you, it was not a good choice. But now I feel like with the Eight of Swords, this is the Five of Swords. The situation that they're in right now, there's a lot of turbulence. There's a lot of, and this is mental stuff that's going on. It could be someone in their environment that's causing them to really feel unsafe and uncertain about themselves. And I feel like they're going through a lot. This person is going through a lot. They're releasing a lot of things in this moment, in order for them to be able to make a better choice in the future, okay? So definitely they're seeking balance. They're seeking balance within themselves. And like I said, there could be someone that's holding them back. There could be someone that is just, because this is a mental card, this could be someone that is really playing a part in this relationship and not letting it come together because of holding them back. Maybe they're listening too much from the outside. Maybe they're not getting the right guidance from people, okay? But Five of Swords is a surrender card. It's surrendering and going through a healing process as far as letting something go in order to, follow your path in the right direction. And I feel like this person is really having that Tower moment right now. And it's what's being guided to them. They really can't walk away from it. There is a surrender with the Five of Swords as far as they might lose out on something, but they're going to gain something else, okay? So definitely being called to a lot of healing. And see, these cards, typically if you watch my readings, cards usually don't come out by one. They usually come out in groups. And look, they've got 4 fours, definitely. So that, which adds up to 8, which I'm just really thinking like this person really needs to have inner strength and the ability to stand up, either to stand up to others, what other people are telling them in their ears, or stand up to themselves, okay? Because I do feel a loss and regret here with the Four of Cups, that they let you go, and something needs to balance out within themselves. They need, see, there's an 8 right here that's telling me they need inner strength, because right now they're at a crossroads. They don't know which way to go. You're full on, you know which way to go, but they do not, okay? And so I want to know, the next question was, why did you break up? So why you broke up was the Knight of Cups, the High Priest, and the Five of Wands. So perhaps maybe you guys were arguing. Perhaps there was some arguments. Perhaps this person wasn't giving you all the love like you deserve and you wanted. And see, with the High Priest, this is a learning. This is something that, it's like you both hold the key to finding an inner peace together. And I feel like this person walked away because they weren't able to meet you as far as your emotions and what to give you, okay? Because perhaps maybe you wanted a commitment and they were not willing to offer a commitment to you. That's what this High Priestess, it's also a committed relationship. So perhaps maybe you broke up with them and said, hey, I'm not gonna be with you if you can't commit and offer that love to me fully, okay? I see that happening. But definitely I do feel regrets this person, man, they're regretting letting you go, okay? And they're in sorrow. I just see it. I see it. They're in sorrow. So, because they weren't able to commit to you, okay? But see, there's wisdom with this high priest. This is wisdom that's happened. Something is coming, as far as knowledge and having clarity and really following an intuition. And see, this person is fighting with themselves with the Five of Wands. This is fighting themselves inside. So they're restless right now. They're restless because they weren't able to offer this love. And so maybe now something's opened up where they're like, oh my gosh, I need to return to that. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm not sure, but that's what's going on with this relationship. Okay, so what needs to happen for the viewer to make this happen? Four of Swords and the High Priestess. Okay, they're telling you, Four of Swords, you need to take a break. You need to take a break. Stop thinking about it. You already have an inner knowing of where this is going to go. This is clearly what I heard. You already know. You already know if this person's coming back to you. So take a break. Take a chill pill. Think about you. Pamper yourself. Take care of you for a change. Don't be so worried about this other person is what Spirit is telling you. Okay. You do have something that's unfolding for you. Perhaps maybe something did become exposed to you as far as you having that inner guidance and that knowing, because like I'm telling you, you know that this person's coming back to you, so you need to give it a rest. And by you giving it a rest and thinking about other stuff, you won't put so much anxiousness into this person as far as picking which way to go. Maybe your energies are giving this person this Five of Swords energy, where they're feeling anxious and they don't know which way to go. So Spirit is telling you, take time for yourself, be at peace, knowing that this person's going to return to you. And I guess they're returning to you guys. That was the answer, I suppose. But let's see, because there is free will for the other person as well. So what needs to happen for the other person to come back? Okay, so for them to come back, Three of Wands and the Three of Cups. Perhaps maybe they don't feel you're going to take them back. Perhaps this person feels like with the Three of Cups, they don't know how to come back into your life and voice what they need to say. But see, what needs to happen is that something on the inside needs to blossom. And with the Three of Wands, it's really looking out there and expanding their horizon. And what I mean by that is they need to plan for this to come back. And perhaps maybe they are planning, but there is some kind of, because they're going through this tower moment right now, it's going to take some time. But I feel like this person really needs to heal from them. Whatever's happening to them, they need to heal in order to be able to come back and plan it and have the celebration as a union. Because with the Three of Cups, it is speaking of a reunion. So perhaps maybe a reunion is in the works, but there's still time that needs to be something needs to be worked on as far as this person allowing and receiving love, if that makes sense. Okay, but like this person needs to take this step, and if they don't take the step, it could still be stuck in limbo where they're undecisive. Okay, so that's what they need to do. Okay, and so let's see with the romance oracles, let's see what they say. Okay, worth waiting for. See, I'm telling you, there's still some kind of time needed here. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So don't rush it, because I feel like you're trying to rush it. And this question was, what can you do to make this happen? Maybe you're rushing it and you're sending them off into that limbo. Okay, so worth waiting for. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bonds deepen. So in the future, you're going to have some kind of time where you really do get to know each other on a bigger, grander scale. Okay, look how in tune this gentleman is to this lady. It's like his focus is dead on, and I feel like your love interest really wants to be able to take that time to really learn who you truly are, because in the past you scared him as hell because there was so much love and feeling for them that you scared them. Okay, and so let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And what I'm telling you maybe you scare them off a little bit, okay? But allow yourself to let go of control issues. And this person needs to let go of control issues too, as far as not really seeing things for what they were, and allowing this tower moment to sort of pass and be able to have the Seven of Cups where they make a wise choice, because they were not happy. They're not happy that they let this go. Okay. So I do feel like it takes some time. It could come back for you. And just really take time to really focus on you and work on you, and let this person go through their tower moment and figure out what they need to do. Okay. So there you go. Thank you. Have a great day.